Good morning, students of class 9. Welcome back to the online portal now. Let's continue our lesson in history, the French Revolution. We have reached 6.0, and here in the 6.0, the revolution and everyday life in France. So we are talking about French Revolution, and it's all about France. Now there are altogether 7 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Go through it. Listen carefully and try to understand. Let's continue now. Number 1. Can politics change the clothes people wear, the language they speak, or the books they read? Can politics change all these things? Let us see. Let us compare with the situation in India as well at that time. First we'll talk about France. Can politics change the clothes people wear, the language they speak, or the books they read? Can politics change? Let's go through it. The years following 1789. 1789, we have learned in the beginning of this chapter that the people stormed the Bastille prison, Fortress Bastille. The years following 1789 in France saw many such changes. In France, such changes were seen or took place in the everyday lives of men, women, and children. In their everyday life, lot of changes took place that happened. Let's see. The revolutionary government, National Assembly was created. The revolutionary government passed laws that would translate the ideals of liberty. Many people were uneducated. They could not read and write properly. And how they would experience liberty? By allowing them to enjoy their social rights, their participate in the festive processions, to speak what they think. The revolutionary government passed laws that would translate the ideals of liberty and equality in everyday life or in everyday practice. People were given liberty, freedom of speech, equality, to express their feelings. Rights were given by the revolutionary government. One important law, the important law that came into effect soon after the storming of the Bastille in the summer of 1789, in the beginning first page we have learned, was the removal of censorship. In the beginning, people were not allowed to speak against the king, or they were not allowed to speak about the event that was taking place. People could not express. They had to follow certain rules formed by the kings. Now, after the storming of the Bastille, the revolutionary government in 1789, they translate the ideals of liberty. People were given equality, rights, was the abolition of censorship. The main thing, censorship. The press was allowed to print whatever was happening, whatever things were happening, whatever event was taking place. Censorship. Abolition of censorship, removal of censorship. Previously, press or the print media was not allowed to print anything they like or anything they can see or anything that the event was taking place about the event, anything about the event. They could not. It was censored previously. But now, after the revolutionary government, the abolition of censorship allowed the people to express, allowed the press to print. The declaration of the rights, declaration means announcement, proclamation. The declaration of the rights of man and the citizen and men were allowed freedom to speak, freedom to express, and even the press was allowed to print. Freedom of speech and expression to be a natural right. It is our natural right, it's our birthright. Freedom of express and freedom of speech, our natural birthright, that revolutionary government provided to the citizens, which previously it was not allowed. Freedom of press also meant that opposing views of events could be expressed. Now, freedom of express means they can oppose about the event that was taking place, they can write or mention or report according to the event that was taking place, which was not permissible before. Now, abolition of censorship made them free, the press to free, made them to print whatever thing was happening. Plays, previously everything was censored. Books, newspapers, articles, magazines, and even songs, poems, everything was censored. Nothing could be written against the rulers. But now, plays, songs, and festive processions, which were all permissible, allowed, attracted large number of people who were uneducated. Mostly people were uneducated. These plays, songs, and festive processions, plays were organized, dramas and theaters were organized, songs were written and it was sung, and festive processions attracted large number of people to experience liberty or justice. Previously, processions were not allowed. Even to enjoy festive processions were not allowed. Plays were censored. Songs, dramas, everything was censored. Newspaper. But now, since newspapers, illiterate people, those who are uneducated, those who are not educated, they could not read the newspaper. Someone has to read for them. But these plays, they can watch the play, they can hear the songs, even they can join the festive processions by uneducated people, so that they can experience liberty, freedom. So it attracted large number of people, especially mostly the rural people, uneducated, illiterate people, to experience liberty and justice. This all happened because of the revolutionary government. The king was there, monarchical. He was only for the namesake. Later on, the king was also removed. But the revolutionary government brought a lot of changes. Now let's see. We have not come across about the language, about the dress, and the books they read. The books they read now, it has some changes because freedom of press was allowed. And we have not talked about language and the clothes. We'll talk about. And in our previous classes, we have talked about the Jacobin clubs. I hope you have remembered. The Jacobins, they had the striped trousers, red caps. You can see the dresses, change of dresses. We'll compare this with our country. In our country also, during the freedom struggles, people used to wear khadi clothes, white caps. That was a sign of patriotism, devotion towards the country. You can see that politics brings changes. Politics change the clothes people wear. A little bit of example we can see there. So later on we'll come to know about the changes in clothes and the language they speak. So that's all for today. We'll meet in the next class and continue our lesson further and go through it properly. Don't waste your time. You must be serious in your studies and invest your time wisely in your studies. So that's all for today. Stay safe and thank you for watching the video clip and being with me for this class. Thank you very much.